nominated doctor, best-selling author, and emergency room physician. Dr. Hall, thank you for your service, and I know you're excited about our guest.
Well, I'm really excited about our guest.
All right, who's our guest today, Dr. Hall?
Oh, well, no problem. It's my honor. It's my great pleasure to introduce a trailblazing actress, Emmy Award winner, known for roles on Sister Sister 227 and Days of Our Lives. I'd like to welcome Miss Jackie Harry to the show. Welcome to the show, Jackie.
Hi, how are you doing?
We're doing fantastic. Chris has his first question. Go ahead, Dr. Chris.
Oh, well, no problem. Well, Jackie, tell us about Make or Break Christmas.
Make or Bake. It's Make or Bake. Yeah, I play Denise Sugar Baker, and I have a bakery. And Vivica Fox plays a cosmetics CEO, and she wants to expand her empire. So she sends her employee to infiltrate my bakery and get my top recipes because I'm a great pie baker, cookie baker, and she wants to get our secrets. So her employee comes undercover and, of course, meets my son, my handsome son, David, and falls in love with him and the staff at Sugar Baker. So it's a very feel-good movie. It's to instill that holiday spirit in you, get you feeling right.
Oh, it definitely gets you feeling right, Jackie. And it's something where you get these opportunities and then your fans want to tune in, right?
Yes. Because these Christmas movies, they started off years ago when Christmas, it's like seeing a Christmas movie in July, everybody went, what? And now it's the thing. So they're almost year round. But once Thanksgiving hits, it's Christmas. It ain't no more Thanksgiving. Eat that turkey and it's Christmas time. We used to have a week at least for Thanksgiving, not anymore. So this is the time to make merry and be jolly. So it's just to make people feel good because it's been a tough year, with a lot of different things. So you want to kind of turn on TV and not have to think about anything heavy. So that's what it does. It just makes you feel good and laugh, and you can watch it with your family and not feel like it's going to be something terrible happening, It's just supposed to make you feel positive for the next year coming.
All right, Dr. Hall, next question.
Well, I agree with you, Jackie. And, certainly my favorite time of the year. But what message, would you like to send to all your fans out there for this holiday season?
It's all right. It's all right to open up to people and be kind and welcome in some new friends. It's hard to make new friends, it's like kids going to a new school. People say that's nothing. It is hard to open up and be honest and not be unkind. No, don't be mean, but be firm, be honest as you can without hurting people. And because people remember hurt more than they remember some the mundane things like just walking up and saying hello. That can mean the world to people. So I'm trying to instill that, good feelings as much as I can without killing myself. Because some people you got to knock them upside the head. But with a movie, you got their attention for a good hour and a half. So instill something great. So I'm encouraging people to be kind. And like I said, be honest, but don't be mean. Don't make people feel bad. Try to make them feel good. And then if it's not happening, move on to the next one, and until you know that you make them think about something. Just make them think. My thing is AI this year. I was like, I'm learning about Chat GPT and AI prompts. And, I never knew I'd be into that. But it's making me think, maybe I can use it for something. And you know what it is? Writing. So I'm writing now. But, of course, that's got a lot to do with share, too. Watching share lately.
So what are you thinking?
Be moved by somebody,
yeah. Let's jump more into the AI thing. That's interesting, Jackie. It's just amazing once you see what it can do for you. It just makes your life easier. It gives you a little bit more, gets your ideas and juices flowing, and gives you the really kind of good plan. What types of writing are you doing using AI?
I don't know if I want to call it a memoir, but I think I will. That's what I'm doing, and it prompted some memories in me from age 4, and I could never remember until I was that young. And about my grandfather giving me a bracelet, little things like that. I was so happy, and I remember what it looked like, the color, the size, the place we got it, Woolworths, which nobody knows about anymore. So, and these are from the prompts, and I just press a button, put in 10 words, and it came spewing back out at me. I was in shock, but I felt good. I felt smart. That's what it is. It's like a mushroom for the brain. You feel really smart. So If they use it carefully, I think it can help, and from ages, 8 through 70, it's like, it's teaching me something.
One of my clients, Jack A, in my agency's 87, so it's I guess even higher age for to be able to use
Yes.
ChatGPT and AI. Dr. Hall, this is going to be interesting what Jack A is using it for to kind of remember different things. I would never have thought
Yes.
doing that. I might do that for my wrestling career. Go back and kind of try to remember things from that in my pro wrestling career.
Yeah.
So, what do you think, Dr. Hall?
Well, no, that's true. I mean, AI is starting with memory, and it's helping now in medicine too, with just understanding the differential diagnosis of certain diseases. But she brings up her childhood, and so that's kind of. Tell us a little bit about your transition from, say, stage in New York to the big screen in Hollywood.
I was working steadily in New York. I was doing movies, plays. I was doing a soap opera. I had 3 and 4 jobs sometimes within a day. I was doing very well. And then I got an audition for Hollywood 227, and I put it on tape, on film, and they sent it out to Hollywood and put me on a plane. I didn't want to go. I was in love. I had a great fiance. I had a big finger with a big old ring on it. I was doing very well, and I just sent it in reluctantly. And they called me, and I went in and talked with the late, great Brandon Tartikoff. On a Thursday afternoon, I had the job Thursday night. That's how meteoric it was. And I got on a plane. I was like, I don't want to do it. I got back to New York, LaGuardia, when they were still flying into LaGuardia. And they made me come right back, and I never looked back. I never got to come back to New York. And I was homesick for about 3 years in L.A. Then I woke up one day and loved it. So it was truly, I was like a zephyr. I just went zing. Yeah, a star was born. And then I kept getting thing after thing here. So I've been blessed. But it definitely, you have to be tough. You have to be tough to be a star. Oh, you can quote me. Meaning that you can have great success, but with great success comes sometimes great loneliness because you have no peers. You're just doing it, you're like a person, and then you have to go back and be with your friends. So people don't know what that trip is like. So I encourage them, once you get your shot, try to keep in touch with your friends and stay as down to earth as you can. Don't do it alone because sometimes you need advice, and you need some people to steady you. And that's what I had. I had 5 people who kept me steady so I didn't go the wrong way. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about anything deep like drugs or anything like that. I'm talking about your ego. Ego is the word. Keep your ego in check.
100%.
Very important.
It's much better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Uh-oh.
Yeah. So what do you think of it as an actor, how you've evolved, Jack A, from your beginnings to now?
Oh, I don't want to say wiser. I think I am for me, but I'm definitely more caring. I have more empathy. I didn't used to have empathy. I can look at people and see if they need a little help, or if I want to give them that help, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to open up. And I never was, but now I know how to talk to people. I'm better at it. Before it was just, be funny, be witty, be kind. You don't even have to do that. You can just be honest and open as you can, because some people you can tell right away, oh, no. But I've met people who I didn't like, and then as I work with them, they have become the best friends in the world, and that's a good thing when you can change somebody's mind. And it takes time, with all these things that are going on with the election and stuff. Just try to change their mind. They don't have to be nice, but they have to be understanding. So that's what I'm working on now, understanding. It's better to understand than be understood. I'm deep,
Go ahead, Dr. Hall. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, I mean, you know what, Jack? You're still the it girl. You're still the it girl for me. Certainly, the it girls in the 80s and the 90s, and lots of pressure. And so
that's what they used to call me, the it girl. Ooh, I like your doctor.
And yes, and your intelligence is just showering. So tell us a little bit about what that was like in the 80s and 90s, and just being the it girl.
Money. It was just money. Everywhere. The 80s, Ronald Reagan opened up the door, and I'll get it myself. I mean, it was flowing. I had millions. I talk about it now. I ain't got them now, though. Let's make sure that's clear. But it was just get things, diamonds, rings, men, clothes, limousines, Lamborghinis, going out with stars. I mean, I hung out with big, big stars, you know, and I just,
Nice.
it never occurred to me. I'm telling you now, yeah, it's not something that I did and thought about. I just did it. You know, I'm telling you now, but I wasn't looking at myself. I was just living. And the 90s were nothing but that. And then the 90s, same thing. About to 97, I still was rolling. And then when it stopped, I felt like, oh, now I got to live. Now I got to be a human being. And that was the hard part. And meaning, you know, you hang with stars, you hang with people with money, and then you try to live, you know, like just go to the supermarket and just say, hey, it's not so easy. You have to get back in touch with the reality, which is you get older and you want to, you know, live your life cool. I want to be cool in the gang. I want to be just mellow, you know, with least disruptions. I think Jerry Seinfeld said it. He said, when you're walking down the street, somebody says, look at that. If it's behind you, I ain't turning around. I want to be right where I am and affect people right where I be, you know?
So when are you thinking, Jack A, you're going to get that memoir finished, if you're working on it now?
So I just started, and I tell you, who was that said it? Do 15 minutes a day and make that a ritual. So that's where I am, and it's great. I feel like I'm so smart. But I've been motivated by Al Pacino and Cher, looking at their on podcasts. And he said it took him about 6 or 7 people to get him started. Al Pacino, he said he had to have that many people so he could keep doing it. And they plug in, and those AI prompts, they make you go, oh, I remember that. And it leads to, you know, other things. It's like a waterfall that just comes gushing out. So it's cathartic, and what's the other word, therapeutic?
That seems like
really
but it's great you're talking about AI using it as an assistant to you, almost like a ghostwriter, or helping in that ghostwriting process.
It's a memory, yes.
Yeah, memory jogger for sure. Everyone definitely needs to check out Make or Bake Christmas, December 1st, 8 p.m. On Lifetime, right? Is that correct, Jackie?
Yes, that's correct. Correcto, yes.
And Chris, go ahead and summarize Jackie really fast.
Well, there you have it.
So Denise Baker, yes,
Emmy Award winner.
Yes, and Vivica Fox's character is trying to infiltrate my factory and get all my secrets and take it and make it her own and take over. But her employee, her undercover spy, comes and meets my fine son, and they fall in love, and everybody falls in love with the bakery.
All right, go get Chris. So go ahead and summarize.
Couldn't have said it better.
Yeah.
No problem. Emmy Award winner, ACP Image Award winner. There you have it. The wonderful Miss Jackie Harry. Thanks for coming on the show, Jackie.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Keep a good
Appreciate it. All right, take care.
Okay,
Keep writing. All right.